When it rains in cities, water falls on impervious surfaces like streets and sidewalks and travels down into the sewer system, where it combines with water from building drains. In older cities like New York, during heavy rain, this water can overflow into nearby rivers and streams, causing water pollution. Rainwater harvesting is a common practice to help limit water pollution from sewer overflow and to collect rainwater for future use. We're visiting Riverside Valley Community Garden in Harlem to work with Grow NYC's Lars Kjellberg to build a shade structure that can capture and store some much-needed rainwater for the garden. We'll be using recycled rain barrels that are provided for free each year by the Department of Environmental Protection to homeowners, schools, and community gardens. The barrels come with kits that will easily connect to most common gutters, including the one that we're installing here.
So this is Riverside Valley Community Garden, and we're installing a shade structure here. And it will have the ability to collect the rainwater that falls on that roof. This will keep that water from potentially running off and over the sidewalk and into the street, and therefore going into the storm sewers. What's really useful with this is that people can see this 100-gallon system. Good for watering, but also as an educational tool, people can see the capabilities and imagine if you upsized a system like this.
The system will collect water from the roof, into the gutter and downspout, and finally into the barrels, which will sit on top of a wooden platform on gravel. When the system is full, it will overflow into an adjacent rain garden, which can absorb excess water. The first step is to dig the holes and set the posts for our structure using 6x6 lumber and concrete.
And we're not going to mix it completely, we're just going to let some water come down into that concrete mix. Once it's set after a couple days and we've got other structure in place, we'll remove these braces.
Next, it's time to install the main joists so that the headers and internal joists can be attached.
We are mounting the fascia, which is this board, the fascia or the header, onto the end of these joists. They've been cut at a 12-degree angle is what this is. It'll vary depending on the roof.
The remaining joists are cut so that the headers can be installed and the internal joists connected.
We've got all of the joists in place. Now we're going to place purlins crossing the joists. That's what our metal is going to attach to. So we'll space them evenly up through here. Okay, we're ready to put this corrugated sheet metal on now. We've got all the purlins installed. Roof is square, so we're ready to roof it. Now what we're doing is punching some holes in appropriate places, screwing it down with these roofing screws that have a rubber gasket on them, which seals the screw hole. Well, we're ready to install the gutter. We've got all of the corrugated metal on the roof. The gutter will install onto this fascia board back here. It's going to look like this. Here it'll hang from these hanging devices right here, which will screw into the fascia board. This tail piece right here coming off will be down on the other end. This will flow into our rainwater harvesting system.
Once we've attached the gutter, we'll connect it to the diverter that comes in the kit with the barrels. Then we'll build the platform for the barrels using 4x4 treated lumber. We'll prepare the ground for the platform, and once the platform is complete, we'll secure the barrels to the platform using rope. Finally, we'll connect the barrels to the diverter using the flexible tubing that comes with the kit.
Alright, this system is complete. Here's where the water will discharge after it rains. These will be full. The tanks are lashed down, tied down with rope. 2 50-gallon tanks, so this has 100-gallon capacity. Up here is the diverter piece. Water is coming off of our roof into this gutter, down this downspouted leader, into this diverter, flowing off here into our 2 tanks to fill up.
And that's building a rainwater system attached to a shade structure. This system will provide shade and water to the garden, while also doing its part to prevent local water pollution. For more information on this and other urban green infrastructure projects, visit grownyc.org.